So let's check out JT2, okay? Let's see here. Be charmed, feel seen. Heartful, humorful, and handmade in the USA. All righty, look at this. This is some art right here. 20 sales out of Dallas, Texas. JT Whoa. Okay, JT Whoa. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Adam. Now, one thing I would recommend, Adam, and this is totally a personal preference. Personally, I think it's nice to have to know who the real person is that I'm buying from on my Etsy shop, because especially because there's a decent amount of chatting that goes on. I know on my Etsy shop, people ask questions a lot about how big is this? What does this look like? Blah, 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 blah. And just knowing that it's a real person is kind of a nice thing. Even when I buy stuff on Etsy, I'm like, I bought this bracelet and I chatted them, hey, can you make this? And can you make it this size and color and add this writing on it? And I personally just like to know who I'm talking to. Even when you're responding to messages, you know, it's easier to say, hey, thanks, you know, Sally, versus, you know, thanks JT Whoa, because it's, you know, it's not a person. So totally your personality. Oh, refresh, it should be there. It just updated the real picture. Okay, maybe, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but yeah, having a real photo I think is nice, but it's definitely your personal choice. I love the style though. It looks great for sure. Let's check it out. So we've got some, I mean, you definitely got an aesthetic here. So Dirty Martini archival art print, okay? 8 by 10 and 11 by 14. And does this ship? It's a real print. Okay, love it. Love it. So we've got 8 by 10 inches for 20 bucks. And then we've got the 11 by 14 inches for 28 bucks. Good deal, good deal. Let's see here. So the main thing, I think, your keywords aren't, they look great. Okay. I love the aesthetic. But however, I don't think your aesthetic carrying over into your listing title is really going to do you a lot of good right here. This keyword right here, Dirty Martini, kind of is just a free floater, right? Because it's not attached to the noun of the item, which is print. You know, so you should attach it to the print. This one right here, archival art print. Let's go ahead and let's search this one right here, archival art print. And we've got 46,000 results. So that's a great keyword, lots of opportunity there. But this keyword right here, Dirty Martini, is not really doing a lot of good because it's not attached to the word print. So what I would recommend is doing Dirty Martini art, okay? Something like that. And there we go. We got 340 results. Now you might even want to remove dirty because it doesn't look like it's that big. We got martini, and then we got 10,000 results, okay? That's your keyword right there, martini art, 10,000 results. So that could be one keyword, and you really want to fill your listing titles with as many keywords as possible, not just one or two. The more keywords, the better, but you want to start with the most important and most impactful ones. So you could try martini art print. That could be another keyword. That comes out to 2,900 results, okay? So that there could be your second keyword, okay? Oops, let's go right there. Martini art print. Let's just do martini print. Let's see if that gets us some results there. Martini print, 4,000 results. So again, another good keyword. And then I think those are going to be more specific because archival art print was really big and it was very broad. It was 40-something thousand results. And it's super broad. There's just a lot of different stuff going on right there, okay? So I think it would be better to kind of go with some of those. And then you could also do drink art. Okay, what else? Bar art, home bar art, home bar decoration, bar print. And there you go. You've got all these different things. So Annie says, how do you use dashes or not? You can use dashes, you can use commas, it doesn't really matter. Adam says, how do you separate the title to make the keywords pop? I mean, you can format it however you want. What matters is the character count. You can pack as many keywords into this listing title as you possibly can. Now, how I do it, we'll go over to character count. And let's figure out how many keywords there are. Because there's a maximum of 140 characters, right? So all of those keywords right there, we're only at 104. Now, personally, how I like to structure my keywords, I just go ahead, capitalize the first word, and then I separate them with a dash, okay? It really doesn't matter, okay? You can do it with a dash. You can do it with a forward slash. You can do it with a vertical bar. Whatever looks best. Adam says, and that's more effective than using the actual keyword section in the posting. Yes, Adam, that is the tricky thing. The Etsy listing tags don't really, like, it's like 10% of the results, right? Almost everything for your Etsy listing comes from the listing title. That's what Etsy really looks at when they index your items in the search results. And not even just the whole Etsy listing title. Like I'm saying, you should put 5-10 keywords in your listing title, up to 140 characters. But the very first keyword at the beginning of your listing title is going to pull the most weight on determining where your Etsy listing is going to show up and for what search results. So it's the most important thing above all else, the very, very first keyword in your listing title. So guys, we have a whole workshop on keywords on the live Etsy workshops page called how to optimize your search traffic and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and share that because it's really good. A lot of people just don't know all these kind of details, but it's super important. You want to get the most important and most relevant keyword on your beginning of your Etsy search title. Let me see if I got this. There we go. We got it right there. I just shared a link for you guys. So when you're looking at these keywords here, right, we've got all of these different words. We've got martini art print, martini print, drink art, bar art, home bar art, and you want to pick the first keyword is very important. So you want to make sure the first keyword, like your keyword right here, archival art print, is, I would not make that my first keyword, because when you pull it up, you see we've got a lot of variety, all sorts of different stuff, right? And we're competing with 46,000 people, which is a lot of competition. So I wouldn't start with that one as my number one. I would start with probably martini art, because your item, this one specifically, is martini art. Like, it couldn't hardly be more relevant to martini art. And martini art still had a pretty good number of searches. Let's search that up. We've got 10,000 results. And look at what we've got. We've got all sorts of stuff. It looks like martini art, and yours stands out. It's special. It's unique. Now, the next one I might go with might be something like home bar decoration, because I imagine that's kind of the kind of person that would be looking for this print. They want to decorate their home bar. That's probably, if I was going to buy it, where I would put it. And you see we got a lot of different results there. Maybe this one's a little bit more broad, but I'm going to go ahead and pop these in for you. So you do the title, then followed by best keywords. I don't do the product title. The title is the keywords. It's all keywords, okay? So the listing title all just needs to be keyword, keyword, keyword. And I don't put fancy things in there. Like if you have names for your artwork, like Dirty Martini in green, I don't know, maybe you like to come up with some fancy name. Unless you're selling like Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh or the Mona Lisa, nobody else knows what that title or name is, and you shouldn't use it in your listing title. The listing title is strictly for keywords. So